It's astonishing that such a wild and magical place lies so close to Vancouver. A place like Howe Sound would be a national park just about anywhere else in the world. So the sun was setting on Howe Sound. We headed north to the great little campsite at Halkett Bay Marine Park on the southeast corner of Gambier Island. The next morning we are in no rush to leave Halkett Bay. There's just so much to explore. Halkett is one of 4 sheltered bays that define the southern shore of Gambier Island. Its tidal flats are rich with clams and oyster. Dark midden soils along the shore are full of shells and testify to shellfish harvesting here by the Squamish people for thousands of years. This is a big spirit place. Our plan is to head north along Gambier's eastern shore to a new campsite on the Marine Trail, then hike inland to a lookout over the wild heart of the island. The striking cliffs of nearby Halkett Point are the southwest corner of Gambier Island, Howe Sound's largest island. Offshore of Halkett Point is a favorite site for scuba divers. A cloud sponge reef lies just 30 meters below the surface. Howe Sound is one of the only places in the world where sponge reefs are shallow enough to be reached by divers. These remarkable reefs were only discovered in the last decade and are alive with rockfish, crabs, shrimp, and prawn. Makes me wonder what other secrets are hidden below the waters of Howe Sound. Halkett Point is also the site of the iconic breaching humpback whale video that in 2013 became a symbol of Howe Sound's recovery.
Oh!
How about that?
You get that?
I did.
Our destination is the new Sea to Sky Marine Trail campsite called Ramillies Channel, and we want to try it out.
What a beautiful camp. Looking out over the Ramillies Channel, the wild side of Anvil. This north shore of Gambier is spectacular.
Behind the campsite there's a trail up the mountain to some spectacular views. Okie doke.
You betcha. Probably about an hour to the lookout.
This is the wild heart of Gambier Island, a vast wildland forest. There are lakes and streams hidden away in the very center of Howe Sound. It is this area that was proposed for logging, and it is this area that we all fought so hard to protect. In 2014 there were plans to log this northeast corner of Gambier Island. But residents, educators, and tourism businesses rose up in opposition, saying that the islands of Howe Sound are too precious to log. Squamish Nation finally forced the province to withdraw its plan. It was a great, great victory for the protection of Howe Sound. Next day our plan is to head over to Pam Rocks and Christie Island to see their rich wildlife. From there we'll paddle north to McNabb Creek and then east to another new marine trail campsite called Isleview. Pam Rocks and Christie Island are part of a submarine ridge of white granite that just pokes above the surface as a series of small reefs and islands. Collectively, these tiny islands host the largest colony of harbor seals in Howe Sound. Pods of orcas visit here, looking to catch unwary seals. Christie Islet is a bird sanctuary and the only major nesting site for seabirds near Vancouver. The bare rock island is alive with cormorants, gulls, and oyster catchers.